In February 1943, while the winter is coming to a close, we have managed to encircle a large amount of Allied forces along the southern front, and with some German assistance, we are about to attempt to close these gaps, to close these encirclement, these cauldrons, and make sure that these divisions get wiped out. And then we will go to on the defensive, fortify our southern lines if necessary, and let the Germans deal with the rest here, to be honest, because really, that's their issue. I'm just interested to get my core territory back. Meanwhile, non-aggression pact from Siam accepting. How are the Japanese doing? Not great. And it looks like Siam is actually losing against the British in British Malaya, which is very unfortunate. But Japan is holding the East Indies. They still haven't managed to get across the Samar Strait here. That's usual. And I think they are losing in China pretty badly at this point. So yeah, Japan, not a great hope. But that's also not the point right now. So, 4th Army. We need to delete all these front lines here for starters, because that's going to end up really badly. And we need to get everybody to stop moving. So the whole 4th Army, please halt all movement. And just stay where you are. This needs to hold here, actually. Wilno is holding. This I don't mind if we lose it, honestly. That's German territory. Well, it's not, but it's occupied by us right now. But I don't mind too much. But right now we need to... all 1st Army divisions... All 1st Army divisions hold as well. Okay. We are getting... our Field Marshal can have... Oh yes, please. Recovery rate or organization. Or improv expert. That's a general trait. I don't want that one. Reinforce might be nice, but I think recovery is what I need more. So we're going to go with recovery rate. He is he's an infantry expert. Unfortunately, given that he's a field marshal, I think that's not growing actually. One thing we can do, and yes, we do need to still deal with our war support. But one thing I can do is I can throw out Karotam and replace him with Norske, because Norske is on the 2nd Army. Norske is a level 6 general, so he can become a genius eventually, and I think that's worth doing. So I am going to get him removed, because he's already an infantry expert. That doesn't cost me anything. And then I can get Norske in for 50. And it'd be good probably to get a ground support expert in, maybe, or the all-weather expert. Do we have anybody else we can send in? A cavalry expert doesn't really help us. And I think none of the others can... an army regrouping specialist, that might actually be not bad. How about him? Can he take on anything? No, he's still level 3. But he's a level 5. He could also take on the army regrouping specialist. That gives us another 4% recovery rate, which would be great. So... we don't have one of those, do we? We have an infantry expert and the artillery expert. So infantry specialist wouldn't help, but I can make him an army regrouping specialist, and then we can get him as well into which one was it? Was it Brede, no? Yes, army regrouping. So let's get him into high command, and then that's done. How's our construction looking? We're almost done with the repairs. How's our production going? We're still short. We're still short on steel, as usual. But I think we can start moving the infantry equipment into 2nd position again. It's just the trains that we really need to deal with. Okay, but now comes the big task of cleaning up this unholy mess. So I am going to leave the Germans to their fate here, to their things, and I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna have to start cleaning up the positions here. So we are going to have to assault here first, and we will send the divisions from the south. There's still a front line. I'm gonna remove that. I'm just gonna freely organize these. We're going to attack from the south here. These divisions are going to assault towards the north here. And these divisions are going to pin in the north. These divisions are going to assault here. These divisions here. These divisions just need to hold. These divisions move north and assist with this attack. And we've got... these are all needed to hold position. We are not holding defending Kaunas right now. We've got two divisions here that we can send across the river and then attack here. We've got one division here that we can send through and then attack there. And then I think I'm going to slow it right down because I'm going to need to take real good care that they're not breaking out here. And I also don't need this division. They can move there and then deal with this. Same with this division. I don't need them here either. This is all German territory. The Germans can deal with their own territory. I'm not planning to get them sorted. I just want to make sure that everyone is engaged here. Okay, so oh, they've broken through to Kaunas. I don't like that at all. They need to. I thought we were able to stop them, but they need to be pushed out of Kaunas urgently, while we are attempting to assault them in the south here. We do need to leave one division behind in Suwalki and see if we can... I've got German divisions everywhere. Naval invasion's not yet happening, but we definitely need to push them out of Kaunas again, because that's a supply line that is currently disabled. So that cuts off the southern areas from supply, which is bad. You hold Suwalki. And you attempt to push them there. Okay. We've got that in place. And how's it looking in the air? I'm actually tempted to get my my close air support wings in. Yeah. Where's the closest airport? Wilno. And do some support on the ground for these operations. That might help a little. Let's see. Okay, we're looking good in Kaunas, but the other fronts we are struggling to get through. That's mostly due to supply. We're working out here. Do need to make sure they don't resupply from the north while we are pushing them out. And we've got divisions coming in to help with that. Kaunas looks okay. Kaunas needs to be retaken, that is kind of essential. And we'll keep the pressure on in the south here. These divisions should not be having supply anymore, because they should be cut off from everything. So hopefully soon they will be running out. These divisions... Just assist the assault in the south here. We need to get the encirclements done. Let's make sure no one's moving anywhere. Starting to have one division in the north. You can assist the Kaunas attack. This division stays where it is. We've got two more moving from the north there that are going to assist with the assault on that position. And I think we are making progress in the south here to close that off. These can support that attack. Everybody else just hold on. Just making sure I'm not losing any of my divisions here to encirclements. They are counter-attacking, but this is really not my problem. Artillery upgrade is done. Good. I'm going to start with, what is this? Cap and growth or retention? No, retention and cap. Cap and growth is what I need right now. Let's make that happen. Keep attacking here. despite the exhaustion. Yes, this is going to be costly, but we need to wipe these divisions out before they can liberate them. That is quite essential. Keep the attack on the north going. Who are we being attacked by? Oh, they're trying to break out, actually. Okay, that shouldn't happen. Okay, I think we're retaking Kaunas, which is going... Yeah, we're retaking Kaunas, which is going to sort out the supply situation in the south, hopefully. I would just love to close the gaps here. I'm gonna... Yeah, these are already attacking in the north. Everyone is attacking in the north. I've got 2 divisions attacking here. But I think we may have to... Yeah, we're very open. We're very open here. Is this my core territory? Yes, it is. I am going to need 1 division at least. So give me 1 division to hold that position. So you need to head back there and hold that. That is not core, but that is. So I don't know to make sure that they're not breaking out here. So everybody else, pin them in place. And hopefully now that we have retaken Kaunas, it just takes a moment to get everything else reconnected. Yeah, Kaunas we need to hold. That is a linchpin for the whole southern front operation. And we have to make sure that this line is actually held. I have 2 divisions. I'm very thin here. So if they attack... In fact, I think I'm actually too thin here. I might need a division to hold this position. Okay. Yeah, we have to keep them on their toes, unfortunately. Keep attacking them from the north. No, that's less than ideal. That's across the river line. Stop the attack. Support the attack here for now. Stop that attack. And we are starting slowly, I think, to see supply trickling in, but this is still, yeah, it's still going to take a little bit until everything is resupplied. Okay, I'm going to stop the attacks for now and just defend in these positions. However, I do need 1 division here to make sure they're not breaking out, and I think we do need to have to keep pinning them. Yeah, we do have to keep pinning them. All these divisions are so low at this point. Maybe we can assist with the assault from there. Making sure they're not breaking out through Kaunas is important. And this division is just sort of doing a fighting retreat from the south here. Assist with the attack. They have quite a few divisions here in the south that they can use as relief forces, so I do need to leave the southern front somewhat defended. Otherwise, things are not going to look too good. Let's see if we can close this one off. We've got 3 divisions here. Get back on the offensive here. Are we back on supply? Not yet. How are we looking in the air? We actually have green air over the Baltics. That's new. Interesting. So we should be starting to see some impact. Yeah, we're starting to see some impact from our close air support. That is good to see. 2 divisions here. These guys aren't moving right now, so let's just make sure it stays that way. We've got everything sorted here. We're just waiting for the supply to reconnect. We'll be holding the line here in the south. We'll start building the front line already again. So these divisions will start getting a front line along the line here. I think Grodno is not technically ours, but given that that's a supply hub, I'm quite tempted to include that. Yes, we will include Grodno and hold that as well. We've got 6 divisions, which is not going to be enough. So we're going to need another one at least to make that happen. And that's 8. Okay. So let's make sure we're holding this line here and nobody gets out anywhere. Okay, 1 division into the north. We're still trying to de-org these divisions in the south here. I think everybody except this division can get in on the offensive here. And we'll just have to try and wait until we get the supply lines under control again. Just making sure... No, Grodno is still not up. Wilno is not up either, so that's what we're waiting for. Making sure these divisions don't cross the river line in the north. The Germans are moving into positions and shuffling for position everywhere. This position here is a hard fight. Getting these Americans dug out here is going to be difficult, but we do have some air support. That's why I want to keep the offenses going as well here. And I think we now... Okay, we need one division. We need one division to hold this... Okay, hang on. I need one division to hold this area here. So you go there, go into this province and make sure that that's held. Just to make sure we're keeping the encirclement until we're done wiping out the troops. Okay, they should weaken. They should weaken over time, as long as they're not moving anywhere. They're completely out of supply. And so are we, but I do want to keep the assault going. As costly as it is, just to make sure that that we get that we don't give them a chance to react to anything. Okay, the Germans are now helping as well, so that gives us a bit of breathing space. I still need someone to hold these lines here, please. Why am I having two divisions there and no divisions here? You move over there. This is an extremely thin line at this point. We've concentrated most of our forces in the south here. Let's keep the attack going and see if we can push them back a little. We need the single province encirclements for the bonuses. That would be essential. Okay, let's focus on one first. Get some reinforcements in, widen the front lines, and wear them down, really, from the air, hopefully. How's our supply situation? Okay, Grodno is having supply, so I think we might have to switch Grodno to use trucks. Is not helping. Okay, dispersed is done. That's helpful. And I think that's the last one here I need to do. We're good in terms of artillery. We're still researching. 1945 text is still too far off. So potentially either advanced AA or we can focus a little bit more on... No, I think what I'm going to need is engineering text, because we don't even have radar. So let's get radio detection going. Yeah, they are starting to attack us here, so I really need these divisions in place. Okay, that division is moving over there. There's a lot of troops here. Let's hold this one. That's the one I'm most concerned about. That somebody... Ah, they're broken out again from Kaunas. Yes, didn't pay attention. Okay, attack into the northern salient here. You assist with that assault. You assist with that assault. You assist with that assault. Can't let them break out. Need to keep them bottled up here. Okay, the US decrypted our ciphers. That I could have done without. Keep the assault going. Okay, we're holding in the north. They're trying to break free there. But we do need to keep the assault going in the south and try to clean up this encirclement. They're trying to go after the port guard division, so let's move a second division up there. I think we're pushing these light tanks back out. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're holding the southern line now. And we are just exhausted due to lack of supply. And that's probably just because there are too many here and we haven't gotten the lines connected. And there's territory in the way. So Why are we not able to push that single light tank division out of here? Because we're not getting reinforcements going. Okay. 2 divisions from here. Launch another assault. This one these have to hold in the south. And these exhausted divisions, another assault here. I don't understand why these divisions still have supply. They should no longer be having supply at all. And if we can get some reinforcement going here, please. I've got 2 divisions here that I really need to get in to reinforce. That would be lovely. And we are not making an awful lot of progress here in terms of pushing them out from the south, really. We have some German divisions here now, so maybe we can just use our divisions here just to clean up. Because these divisions are still relatively fresh. So let's attempt, at least, to clean this up from here. And I am going to remove the Königsberg line now. And I'm just going to start holding my own territory there. Rely on the Germans to do the rest. So we'll move all our divisions in there. This is working slowly. And this is still not, because we just don't have... we just don't get the supply that we need from here. And that's because Grodno is not connected, and that's because... that's why. Okay. Once again, not having that defended is really a big problem for me. Okay, naval invasions are happening. Where are we being attacked? Okay. Well, the Dutch are now attacking here. Okay. Not gonna be doing you much good, my friends. So there's one... And the Viipuri attack is going to happen as well. Two Netherlands divisions were called the American Garrison. Interesting. We're still trying to wipe out these pockets here, but it is extremely difficult, especially if if they keep interrupting our supply lines. I do need 1 division there. Not that these guys get any funny ideas. So let's move them and make sure we're holding these lines here. Okay. And I think you don't have to move. You can just support the attack and then hold Kaunas. Are we making any progress in the south? Not particularly. It's another naval invasion? That's a Danish division. It might be. I am losing... Yeah, that's another naval invasion by the Danes this time. Okay, they have managed to land Dutch troops near Leningrad. So I'm going to take that division and wipe out the Dutch that are attacking us there in Leningrad. And... have they landed anybody in Viipuri just yet? No, it doesn't look like. Okay, so more stuff that I need to keep an eye on. But I think we are about to push this division back here and retake our territory. And that still leaves us with the task of clearing out these encirclements in the north here. Just waiting for the supply lines to be once again connected, because once again they have managed to disconnect these very, very thin holes that we're having. But I think we've got it more or less under control. We are holding the southern provinces here. Just this one is a problem, so that's where I'm sending one assault division there. Okay, they're moving. No, you don't get to move. Okay, sorry. 1 division. I forgot which one I moved. Anyway, 1 division is going to go there. Yeah. Okay, we are making progress here. So let's redouble the efforts. I'm going to send half of you on that front line. And I'm going to send the other half of you over there. And we'll see if we make any progress there. Why are they breaking out? I thought we had these guys. How are they suddenly reinforcing? Have we not paid attention? Yeah, I probably haven't been paying attention for a second. and they've reinforced. So once again, in fact, you actually just help out. Okay, we've got 2 divisions in the north here, 2 divisions there, and the attacks faltered again, because we really need that position cleared up. Or this one. Either is fine. Just need to make sure they're not breaking out anywhere. The Danish are still trying to invade Königsberg. That is still a very German problem. Oh yeah, they are trying to reinforce. They are trying to reinforce there. That might stretch them out a little bit. The problem is if we let them reinforce, that means their supply. That means our supply lines don't get re-established. But I think we've almost broken through here. Let's launch a pinning attack in the north to make sure that nobody is getting out of that. And if we can clean this up, then we can retreat most of... Oh, yes, we've done it. We've done it. Okay, 1... Yes, yes. Okay, that means these divisions are now completely encircled. And that means we can start moving more troops towards the east here. And they are moving again, so these divisions can now attack here. And we'll try to shrink the pocket and get everybody into a position from... Nobody's moving there. Get everybody into a position where they can do some good. Novgorod. We're still fighting the Dutch here. That's the... Did the Viipuri invasion not happen? Western Poland's not so much my problem. That is a German problem, once more. The Danes in Königsberg, not my issue really. I mean, I'll kill them, but I have my own problems here. Okay, these divisions assist with the assault here. You assist with the assault here to re-establish control over the supply lines. You're all in position there, around Wilno. Oh, this is going to be so costly in terms of equipment again. But, oh, our logistics are in better shape now. Will you look at that? Okay. Have we received the German equipment that they were promising to send us? Next delivery expected in 4 days. We are starting to see flags, some trucks, some artillery, and a lot of MP38s. So that's great news. Helping the Germans here with the Danish. And I do have a division here that we can send through to help wipe that out. And I think we're about to push them back here as well. So here we're just holding, and that's just temporary until we've cleaned up these cauldrons here. Attack from the south, please. Attack from here as well, please. We do need to wipe out these divisions if possible. So we don't want them to break through. These guys are holding at the moment. Okay, we have wiped out the Germans there, the Danish there, so get back to the attack against these allied encircled divisions, and we almost, I think, have them sorted out here. One division still moving into position near Grodno, and we are just pinning them here in the north just to make sure that they're not going anywhere. But these divisions need supply. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen here. Well, just to make sure that they're not going anywhere. And okay, we're pushing back these Greek divisions here. How's the Novgorod position looking like? Oh, we are attacking them across the river. Now that's less than ideal. Just don't. Just go around and attack them from the other side. Okay. Can't micromanage. Busy. So we almost got this cleaned up here, I think. I think these allied divisions are falling now. And yes, we've retaken the Kaunas position. Okay. Yes, we need to pin them here. So let's get everybody in on the attack to make sure that you can go there. Okay, we're wiping out these remaining divisions here in the north, and then we can start working on this pocket here. Once we actually have that supply line re-established, and once everything here is in good shape. None of these divisions can... this division can attack from the south, yeah. Assist with the assault, please. Building sabotage, yeah, that's fine. Not dealing with that right now. Assist with the attack. You just get ready to pin them around Kaunas if we need... Okay, finally they're running out of supply. So there's the 5 Polish divisions left. So I'm going to make an end to those. And I have more divisions here that I can send. Okay. Nope. Recommence the assault, please. Recommence the assault, please. And the Germans are helping out as well this time. So I'm going to let the Germans do that for a bit. Not that they get across the river again and I have to push them back again. 3 Polish divisions left. We can already assist the Germans with the assault. Okay, 2 Polish divisions. Checking, how is it looking here? Still on the move. They're still trying to take Leningrad, which isn't going to happen. And we are getting counter-attacked here now. From which direction, I am not sure. I think they're trying to break out from the pocket now. Okay, we have managed to take them out in the north here, which means that everybody can now move to take on this position. And we will move north now into our own territory for a change. And we will do our very best. How's our supply looking? Grodno is supplied, so that's good. Which means these divisions can now keep moving. And we will already start assaulting these guys from the north here. Just widen the front line. I know it's across the river, but it widens the front lines. So despite it being across the river, it's not the worst attack in the world. And I think we'll move through the north here, and then we will wipe out these allied divisions as well. Okay, that means let's pause. My logistics is working now. My trains, I am starting to come. I'm positive on trains, but we are once again having sabotage issues, I believe, here with our resources. Yes. Onega still has sabotage issues significantly, so we're going to have to repair the infrastructure again. Let's make sure all the infrastructure is repaired. Just to... And yeah, please repair the civilian factories as well. Just to make sure that the material is coming in. We're still going to build a little bit more of a stockpile before we're going to start switching things around. Okay, that Dutch division has given up on trying to attack. So let's continue the assault here. And then we will start planning the fortification line in case the Germans run into trouble there. But I think we have almost retaken the territory that we needed to retake. The Germans are having some divisions in the field, and if they stop getting themselves encircled in Allenstein, that would be grand. But let's wipe out these remaining divisions there in the north as much as we can. And we're going to keep holding on to Grodno. So we're going to need to fortify Grodno as well. So we'll put a level 2-4 up in Grodno. And that can go right after the infrastructure has been repaired. And yeah, I'd like everybody please to move in now and help with the assault near Kaunas. The losses. But I think once this part of the campaign is done, then we finally establish control over the over our southern territory. Almost. I think this is the only remaining territory here. That's still the same. Yes, we're still trying to kill the Dutch there. Then we finally established control over our territory here, most of it, except these 2 bits. I think these 2 provinces are still cores. So we might be able to launch an assault here and just do an encirclement there, but I need to finish the line here and then put up the defensive lines while that's happening. Sorry for the slow going, but I do have to make sure that nobody breaks out from anywhere or nobody reconnects anything while I'm not paying any attention. The Germans keep retaking some territory, and we can. I just want to widen the front line. I know it's not an ideal attack. I'm just gonna help widening the combat width here on these front lines, and we're starting to pour more divisions in, and we'll try to shorten this into one province. And then they get the combat maluses, the debuffs. It's a lot of divisions. What have we got? 5, 6, 7, 11 divisions again after we've wiped out these allied divisions here. That is not insignificant. France has broken our cipher. There's not an awful lot we can do about that, unfortunately. But the Germans are, you could help. I don't mind. Feel free to join the battle. It's your territory. I'm not fussed about it. How are things happening here? They're still trying to attack Leningrad, but I think we're counterattacking now. And that division should be encircled actually. But yeah, I think they're gonna die. So just need to finish off this offensive here and manage to take one of these positions ideally. Okay, everybody else here is on the defense. There are no sudden movements, but there's a good opportunity here for a pincer attack and for another encirclement and to secure this line as well. And then we can start fortifying whatever hasn't been fortified yet. Supply should start working now actually. But it's probably that this enemy territory is in the way, and we can't get enough supply in here in the south to make this happen. Our war support is still... Yeah, combat casualties aren't helping at the moment. We're taking a lot of casualties from our attempts of digging these Luxembourgian divisions. Oh my gosh. We're fighting Luxembourg divisions. Okay. Bring more troops. Okay, keep the assault going here. And we will keep them pinned in the north if necessary. Let everybody else regain their organization. Push them up from the south and make sure they are getting stuck in the north. So we can break that one position first here. Okay, you don't need to attack right now. They're not making any moves. I think I just had them on attack orders. But, I mean, we might as well. We'll let these recover, but the fresh divisions coming in can start attacking again. And we are slowly pushing them towards the north. I think I can at this point... How's my air situation? We've got yellow air. That's not too terrible, but I think our air losses... Yes, our air losses are pretty severe. So I think once that's done, I'm going to stop the support operations here. Because we are depleting our close air support quite severely, and I would love to not do that. So I think we are making a move in the south here now. Plenty of liberated German territory. They are trying to get an encirclement done here. Actually, good on you. Don't think they can make it. They can make it back to Gdansk, but it gives them something to do, and. Gives the allies, more importantly, gives the allies something to do. Gives the enemy team something to shoot at. Okay. All the assaults, yeah, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Just checking, do we need to make any pinning attacks in the north? I think we don't. And then we'll fortify this line, especially the exposed bits. and then we can finally shift our attention north towards these positions and to try to take the rest of that area. We're still trying to kill these Dutch divisions there. Gonna take a while. Working on it. Is there anything else the Germans can send me at this point? Next delivery expected. More support equipment, more weapons, and more artillery. Yeah, 24 days. There's going to be more equipment rolling in from the Germans. What are we short again? Trucks a little bit dicey, and that's because of the sabotage here. Okay. Nope. We need trucks. Priority. Okay. That's sorted. Let's get everybody back in on the attack here. And then complete the encirclement, wipe them out. And then we'll just hold our territory. We've got plenty of divisions here on the front line now. That we don't really need to worry about it too badly, I think. But a lot of them are severely under strength. So I think we're gonna need... Okay, we've managed that. Everybody assault them. 9 divisions remaining. Assault from Kaunas across the river line. Everybody here, assault. Everybody here, assault. Everybody here, the same thing. And then we will organize our defense line here, really. And we might have to let them recover a little bit. We do have enough for an air doctrine. Yes, please. I'll take it. And yeah, 11 divisions, but they're all now encircled. They're being attacked from all directions under Bradley himself, from all the people. And they're holding out, surprisingly. They're surprisingly holding out. There's some powerful divisions in here, but including some tank divisions. But they have nowhere to go. So it's down to 10. And it's down, not yet, it's not yet down further. It's down to 9. Yeah, they have nowhere to escape to, and hopefully we'll be capturing a lot of equipment from these attacks as well. I think the Polish are very unhappy with us here because we keep getting building sabotage problems. But all in all, our resistance isn't too bad. The bigger problem is that also our compliance isn't growing, which is something that we need eventually to restore for the Finno-Ugric Empire. So that is going to be a future problem. So for now, we're just working on. We're just working on getting these divisions wiped out. What is still producing? That's outdated. Oh yeah, the basic infantry equipment for garrison duties, because I think our garrison duties are not great. What's our garrison fulfillment? Yeah, 49% garrison efficiency, and no garrison efficiency in Poland whatsoever. So, okay, let's wipe this out, and then we'll establish defensive lines and. Probably the last operation on the southern front that I'll do next episode is an encirclement here of these remaining divisions. We should be able to break them there quite easily. And we will see, yeah, we will see what we can do. War support is continuing to be a problem. Yeah, combat casualties especially are currently a bit of an issue. People don't like it when their relatives die at the front lines. I wonder why that is. But almost done, and we'll check the losses, and then we'll have established a stable southern front. And we've even got a bit of Germany going there. Okay, we have established a stable southern front. I will set up a defensive line here, just as a fallback in case Germany falls. But I'm planning to hold the supply lines here and redirect some of the. I mean, the First Army divisions are not in a good shape, but actually, why are these guys in the First Army? You go in this one. First Army divisions not in the greatest shape. but we might be able to launch another assault here to cut off these divisions and do a second cleanup operation with now being able to free up a fair amount of our divisions. And our supply situation has improved. Our infantry equipment situation is slowly coming under control with the help of some German deliveries. And the bigger problem is that we keep getting our resources sabotaged here. The Soviets are launching assaults in the north. I don't know, how's this Soviet situation with the Allies? Well, they're making inroads, but I think they will be getting stuck there quite a little. So the Polish Republic's grand plans for taking over the Soviet Union haven't come to fruition. I'm going to let them do their thing here in the south, to be honest. I'm really not that interested. Oh, we are low on supply here. Why is this supply line capped? Oh, because that was from the Leningrad invasion. That's why. Okay, good that nobody has enough troops for an assault here, honestly. Let's get the divisions back. And I think the other one hasn't happened, has it? There was one. No. Where is it now? Yeah, they're still planning there, but I think they've given up on this position, so I can get these divisions back on their lines as well. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I will see you next time when we will complete the southern flank operations and get ready for the assault towards Murmansk.